Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to discuss part 3 of Maximize Your Bluesy Water Therapy. We're going to post links to part 1 and part 2. Today we're going to add in some additional protocols. Now, for about 80 to 90% of people out there, if you just do part 1, if you do those 4 parts and you do them consistently and never let up, I'd say about 80% to 90% of those of you out there can have great success. But if you're extremely challenged, if you've been sick a long time, if you're very, very toxic, these additional steps will help you. And we didn't put them in the first video because, number one, these start to border on practitioner assistance protocols. However, we want to put it out there, and it's up to you to decide if you want to engage in practitioner assistance. If you have any questions or any doubts, we really do encourage you to contact us. Info Bluesy Water Attention Andrew. A couple of sessions, with some follow-up emails, will give you a level of support that can really make a difference. So let's get into it, and once again, I do want to caution you that it would be good to get the assistance. So the first part of this advanced protocol is increasing the dosage of the water. Now, essentially, the water creates activated oxygen, and when you increase the dosage, you create more activated oxygen. The Ozone machine boosts the level of activated oxygen very effectively, and it gives you less Herxheimer and more activated oxygen using that device. So do that first with ordinary dosage. You can then, once you've acclimated, you've done that process, you can then start adding in higher dosages of the concentrate, the Bluesy water, to ordinarily treated water. So let's say you've treated a gallon with a half a teaspoon. You could pour out a cup and start adding in extra drops before you ozonate the water, and take it slowly. You could do 3 or 4 drops, ozonate it. You can eventually work up to literally another half a teaspoon in that ordinarily treated 8-ounce glass of water and ozonate that. Now, this would happen slowly over time, and you'd have to monitor your detox reactions. But essentially, you could start really hitting a very intense dosage of the Bluesy water in an 8-ounce glass, and then we encourage you to follow up over the next half hour with a couple of glasses of just regular treated water. So intensifying the dosage of the Bluesy water will give you more activated oxygen, more of the minerals delivered to the cells, and some degree of increased hydration. You can do this 2-3 times a day. Remember to ozonate the water. The first step is to always ozonate ordinary treated water and then start increasing the dosage. See how you feel and do the rebounding to pump those cells, to pump this through after each, call this a intensive shot of the Bluesy water therapy. And also continue to do your breathing practice to allow the oxygen to go much more deeply into your cells. The second part of this is called far infrared sauna therapy. The next 2 therapies we're going to discuss essentially are very strong light wave therapies. Light is very healing. I have a saying that if you took cancer, took it out of the body and threw it on the sidewalk in the sun, cancer would be dead in 2 minutes. So if you could saturate your body, if you could get the light into your body, this is very, very healing. There's a lot of information on Google about far infrared sauna therapy, but basically it penetrates the body deeply with a light band frequency and is very detoxifying on the body, and also it can cause cellular regeneration, and also the high temperature is very inhibiting on diseases and microorganisms. So, please Google far infrared sauna therapy. We recommend the Sunlighten system. I own a system called the Sauna Dome, Solo Dome system, which is the most affordable. It's all the same therapy basically, but if you buy a sauna box, you're up at around $5,000. The dome is around $2,500. We're also going to post a link below for an inexpensive alternative. It's not quite as effective, But if you don't have the funds, it's better than nothing. And it's a sauna blanket system. We'll post a link below that we can buy it on Amazon for under $300. If you can add this into your regimen, you're going to be putting strong light field therapy and a whole body dynamic through the entire body into your body. This is also helpful with people who are trying to lose weight, as you can burn an enormous amount of calories in a fairly short amount of time. Caution, go slow. When you get the body heated at the core, when you start this with very deep heating at the core, you don't want to overdo it. You have to acclimate. For those of you who can handle heat very well, maybe you can go a little quicker. Those of you who are intolerant to heat, drink plenty and plenty of the Blue Sea water before you start. This is for anybody. Before and after, drink a ton of the Blue Sea water and go slow. Okay, so one other whole body, very powerful light therapy is something called an epower machine. Again, we'll post links below. Epower machine is like positive electrocution. Very, very strong field of light wave therapy. It's basically like sitting in a lightning storm. This actually helps also create more activated oxygen just by the current running through your body at this high band frequency, much like a lightning storm produces ozone. So this machine costs around $700, and unfortunately there is only one place to get it, and that's through HTE. They do bring in some excellent therapies. They're one of the first companies to bring in far infrared sauna therapy from Japan. They brought in the Chi machine, and this is their third major technology. So it's basically, again, like positively electrocuting yourself with incredibly healing light wave therapy. So we'll put the links below. You can read more about it and what it does. And once again, when you use this technology, you must drink plenty of water before and after. So that rounds it up for these advanced protocols. Now, once again, one of the most important things by far is, and we've done a series of videos on the consciousness work, is to please learn and study how to access and clean the subconscious memories. We always come back to this because it's probably the most important step. But if you're very, very sick, and you need these extra therapies to really get the energy body moving again. It's like the river has become so sluggish it can't do any work. Now, when a river flows freely, it cleans. So we want to get that energy body moving. It's always important to move the energy body. We have discussed the rebounding, the Chi machine. These are additional technologies, healing technologies for moving the energetic body. You combine that with consciousness work, drink plenty of Blue Sea water, and look at some key nutritional strategies, and you'll have a much, much greater chance of succeeding with whatever you're trying to accomplish in your healing journey. We wish you well. Thank you for listening. Until next time, remember, everything works better with Blue Sea water. Take care. Thank you.